Did you have your hand up?
Yeah.
Let me, okay, go.
What would you say are the best advice or best words of wisdom that Seafood Dan ever expressed to you during your JKD training that made you a better student inside and outside of the academy? And second question, which depending on that answer, how do you think, or what do you intend to leave, let's say at 76, what do you want your students to remember you by, or what words of wisdom can you offer on this newsroom today to make us better JKD students?
Damn. That's a hard question.
I was jotting it down, but I was trying not to forget it.
Somebody set her up. Somebody,
I've been reading
okay,
them.
all right, so, see, I should be careful what I put myself in. All right, so words of wisdom from Dan and Inosanto. There's, I know. Okay, so, this is the thing I was telling you about. Look at this. All right? You want to see what it says?
Does that say?
Inosanto? Right? So, if I remember correctly, I got this one night. I didn't make it back from California, and I got to sleep in his living room, which was not a living room because it had grappling mats on it and bookshelves and certificates and what have you. Oh, it was the best. It was the best. And then the patio had Wing Chun dummies and heavy bags. Heaven.
It's a playroom.
Right, it was like heaven, right? So, no, I tell you that because you know, we've had, so I've had private time with him, travel time with him, very public time with him, over a 27-year period, you know? So there has been stuff said one-on-one, there is stuff that he said en masse, there's stuff that has been published, right, and all of it. So for example, this is published stuff. A good instructor functions not as a giver of truth, but as a pointer toward truth, right? That's important. Well, I'll tell you this, Susudio. Maybe not so much what is said, even though there is a lot of stuff that's been said, but it is through observation. Did I ever tell you I wanted to be Dan Inosanto one time? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't have the gift of mimicry that like Cass Magda, for example. Cass Magda could do Inosanto's voice. Oh yeah. But if you spend 5 years, 16 hours a day, right, you could pick. So Cass could do it. There are a couple other people who can do it. I think Neil Colliff can do it too, right? I couldn't do it. But mannerisms, right? Because yeah, I wanted to be him. Neil Colliff walked into the warehouse and started laughing because he realized that I picked the warehouse that had the bathroom in the back on the right-hand side, just like Dan Inosanto's warehouse. And I was very upset I could not get my mirrors on the same side of the room as in his school. All right, seriously, and the heavy bags were in the back, right, just like at the first Marina well, actually the second Marina Del Rey school. So it was admiration and then observation of the type of person that he is, and so I wanted to be him. But then one day I realized that my last name was Woods, not Inosanto. Right? And if my school was going to survive, I kind of had to develop something other than, right? I don't have it here, but there are some shirts that exist that are Inosanto Academy Miami branch. All right, which is something I borrowed from Jim Smothers in Missouri. He had a sweatshirt made up like that, and I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. So I borrowed that from him. All right, so what was it? Was there 2 more parts to that? Words of wisdom for you?
Like, yeah, for
how to be better Jeet Kune Do students? Inside and out? You know, I believe that everybody knows what's the right thing to do. I think at all times everybody knows what's the right thing to do. Just have the strength and the courage and the confidence to do it. Everybody knows what's the right thing to do. I think it's instinctive. I believe that you're made. I believe that you're made good. You know, and then you go from there. I don't think that you're made evil and then you have to develop good. I think we're made good. That we start out there and then we have to slide backwards into evil. Right? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just